thought we'd take a look at episode 6 of the Netflix Receiver Show.
Yes.
We've been covering each and every one of these episodes, so if y'all are curious about any of our past coverage, you could just check it out. And so the very beginning of this was talking about how in the previous episode, Justin Jefferson was spitting up blood after getting a hard hit, and they were saying he had internal bruising. So when he was spitting up blood, he was so calm. Does this show his toughness?
Most definitely, man. Welcome to NFL. I think he's built for it though. Like I said, the attitude he gives is like, this is what I signed up for. This is what I work for. I'm ready for whatever comes with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's football.
Yeah, and looking around the league, and you see teams with issues at receiver.
Yeah.
Do you think that the Vikings value his contributions to the offense?
Oh yeah, man. They build and they're all around him. That's how it should be. You know what I mean? Having that star player, because he's gonna go hard for that team. He see the team with him, he gonna go hard for it. So yeah, most definitely. Now I believe they could add some more to the roster. I don't want to just depend on him. It should be like an all-star team, and it's like he could be the last-minute resort. If y'all tied up, we know we pass it to Jefferson, we gonna win the game.
Yeah, and I noticed that in the show they were saying that his average is 91 yards per game, and that's first in NFL history.
Yeah.
And you followed him his whole career going back to LSU.
Yeah.
Do you think he's only going to get better from here?
Absolutely. I mean, LSU he was a problem. You know what I mean? So this is the beginning for him. Like I said, if the Vikings stick with him and keep building him, he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem for the team. Yeah.
Yeah, and as I was kind of studying this, it got me thinking, and I'm kind of curious. I remember when Stephon Diggs, he was the number 1 receiver with Minnesota.
Yes.
So, who you pick between the two, Diggs or Justin Jefferson?
Man, that's a good question. I would definitely still see Jefferson, even though Diggs was a major problem when he was with them, but I still see Jefferson. Now, both of them on the team, oh my gosh, the Vikings would have been, that's it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, definitely Jefferson.
Yeah, and Diggs, he's one of those players, he's played with a few different teams.
Yeah.
So I could see Justin Jefferson probably sticking with Minnesota in his career.
Definitely. I can see it too. It just seems like he loves to be there. Even though this is his first team, it seems like this is a good fit for him. So.
And Devontae Adams was also focused on in episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting. He had a classic Michael Jordan flu game, and he got 5 catches in the first half alone. So is it surprising to hear that Adams' GOAT is MJ?
Nah, because he brings that toughness to the football version. He's like the football version of Michael Jordan. So yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, in the game, he had 8 catches for 101 yards and a touchdown while having the flu. So,
wow.
Considering the flu, what do you think of those numbers?
I mean, that's impressive to be able to have that condition and still just play through it. I mean, that's a different type of beast. He turned the beast mode on. Like, listen, I'm not worried about no flu. We finna win this game. So, yeah, I like his attitude.
Yeah, it shows how talented and focused he was.
Yeah.
And he did recently get his wish that he kept saying on the show. He was saying that he wanted to go be with a quarterback who's going to be able to get him the ball.
Yeah, man, because, when we look back at the show, I noticed how that quarterback for the Raiders, he wasn't catching them. They got to have their relationship. Him and Rodgers had their relationship. So it's deeper than just catching.
What do you think about his New York future?
I think it's going to be successful. But like I said, him and Aaron just has to they just got to go take a blast in a pass. Go back to the Packers field, do some work if they could, and just think about all those times they had. And, put that in their mind, look, we can make that now. You know what I mean? So, it just depends on them two. Their success.
Yeah, I agree. And it's going to be interesting to see his numbers from the first part of the season with the Raiders and how they compare.
The difference. Hopefully it's an increase. You know what I mean? So, you give him Aaron going to give him the ball, though, for sure. So.
He's going to have immediate success there.
Oh, yeah.
And then Deebo Samuel, it was interesting. He was hanging out in his built-in sauna, and this is something that I noticed that not only athletes, but you've got a lot of celebrities have started doing this.
Yeah.
So they're hitting the sauna, and then they're going, and people have taken up the cold plunge trend. So it's the sauna and then the cold plunge.
Yeah.
And diet, fitness, and health considerations have changed so much for athletes. Do you think they're only going to get better from here?
Yeah, especially with this technology and stuff, they increasing every year. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw that the Niners were actually rooting for the Cardinals to beat the Eagles so they could get first place in the NFC. And Debo kept saying something to the effect of, "Get their keisters, Kyler Murray." And so, do you think it's interesting to see the NFC West divisional rivals rooting for their rival team?
Yeah, that's interesting. Like I said, it's their rival team, so they don't care what team beat them. Long as they're defeated. It's when the Eagles when they play the Eagles, it's like it's personal. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And Kyler Murray, he's always putting on some interesting highlights.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And then they were kind of focusing in on George Kittle in this one too.
Yes.
It was interesting. You saw the whole stadium sing happy birthday to his grandmother. She got the happy birthday treatment from a crowd of like 80,000 or something.
Wow.
Do you think that was a special moment not only for her but also for Kittle himself?
Yeah, I mean them just supporting him every turn, every game. There's some diehard fans. So yeah, I know he felt good.
Yeah, I remembered his wife was mentioning that they were undefeated with his grandmother present at the game. And I'm kind of curious to, know, do you think it's his grandmother bringing the luck, Kittle motivated by the presence, or a little of both?
I'll say a little bit of both. I think he's fired. I think just him seeing his grandmother is like, okay, yeah, we finna go tough, we finna go hard. So I'll say both.
Yeah, so she brings the luck, and then he gets motivated.
Yeah.
By seeing her. And I noticed he was wearing some ruby red slipper kind of cleats for Christmas matchup with the Ravens. Although I thought it was more Wizard of Oz Dorothy than Christmas Elf, but
Yeah.
they definitely matched his uniform. So do you think that the loss to the Ravens ruined his Christmas?
No, I don't think so. Cause like I said, the Ravens are a tough team. Like even right now, they're tough. So no, I don't think no.
It's not something to necessarily be ashamed or to sit and worry about.
Nah, it's a tough team. When you lose to a tough team, it's like, yeah, you don't feel as bad. If you lose to a team that you know you can beat, that's the problem. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, he did get some good gifts for Christmas. Legos, shoes, and a slingshot. Those are all pretty cool gifts.
Yeah.
So, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown was also featured in this episode. And one of the things they did is they really played up the Jefferson versus St. Brown matchup.
Yeah.
So, let's discuss this. They're both on rival teams.
You're right.
So you have Jefferson with the Vikings, St. Brown with the Lions. Major rivalry between those cities.
Exactly.
Who do you think is the more competitive athlete between Jefferson and St. Brown?
Ooh, that's a tough one because, like I said, Amar St. Brown, he brings that. He's tough for sure. And Jefferson is too. I would say St. Brown is more on the tougher side, but I feel like Jefferson, like he's with whatever type of deal.
I agree with that analysis.
Yeah.
Jefferson, he seems like he just brings his talent.
Yeah.
Because his talent is so
it's
fantastic.
so right. And then St. Brown he's that tough. He's bringing talent in that. He's bringing both. So yeah.
And both of them look fantastic, but this season there can only be one divisional winner.
Yeah.
So Lions or Vikings this year for NFC North champs?
Dang, man. The way the Lions been playing right now, I want to say Jefferson, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Lions though, man. They've been that.
I agree. I think the Lions are definitely the more obvious choice out of the two of them to have more success. Because, you have Sam Darnold this season with the Vikings.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody really expected the Vikings to play as well as they
have.
So that's been one of the more pleasant surprises of the season. And so they definitely both seem to have two different attitudes between St. Brown and Jefferson.
Yeah.
So if they're both on the same team and you're the quarterback, who is your number one? Who's your go-to?
Definitely Jefferson. St. Brown would be short throws, you know what I mean, trick plays and stuff, but definitely Jefferson. Jefferson he's that fourth quarter pressure. That's what Jefferson, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And also, he could work as that decoy to take some of the pressure off when you have St. Brown.
Exactly. Matter of fact, it'll be St. Brown in the first half, Jefferson in that last half, for sure.
As the closer. I like that. And they also had a great moment. You see them on screen embracing each other, wishing each other good luck for the future.
Yeah.
And you can actually feel like the love between the two of them.
Absolutely.
Do you think this shows their good sportsmanship?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, even though you guys are going to get each other, your rivals, it's still just a game. You know what I mean? And yeah, we take it personal, but at the end of the day, we're human. So you got to have some type of compassion for another person. So yeah, they realize, bro, this is just a game. At the end of the day. So when we're in that game mode, I don't like you, you don't like me. But when we get out there, we're friends. We're buddies. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to episodes 7 and 8.
Yeah.
They're going to be covering the playoffs, and then hopefully they also are going to be covering the Super Bowl for the 49ers side of things.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see, especially because they playing tomorrow. So we'll keep you guys updated on that for sure. And, yeah, but that's the end of our show, man. Episode 80. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We appreciate you guys for just keep rocking with us. We're 20 away from 100. And last but not least, man, I want to give a special thanks to Bambaric Studios. If you guys are in the Houston area and you need a good studio for podcasting, sports, music, anything like that, artists, Bambaric's right here in Houston. James?
I want to remind everybody to please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And also, if y'all want to see anything covered, any topics at all, just let us know in the comments, and we'll get to them.
We love you guys. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next week right here in these seats. As always, I'm Jamar McKeel.
I'm James Stroh.
And y'all just got served with J&J Sports, episode 80. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. Have a good one.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.